This is really, really cool. This gentleman here is going to share with us his Nomad experience. Is that the right way to say this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of new to the Nomad world. I didn't realize this was a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
Can you kind of give us a little information so the people don't really know the Nomad thing?
So
here?
we basically bought this school bus. We got it at a salvage yard. We spent a year converting it, and then we took it on the road. We went cross country, did 18 national parks.
Wow.
And we just lived out of it.
You've lived out of it?
Yeah, so if you want, you can take a look
Yeah,
at
let's
it.
definitely take a look at it. What year is this bus?
2003.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
And it's a diesel pusher?
Diesel. Yep, diesel pusher, 31-foot flat nose.
Okay. So you redid all this, you know, the wood flooring. Is this real wood or laminate?
This is just something we got from Lowe's.
Okay, it's a
Yeah.
laminate material.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, nice. Oh wow, you did the ceiling
So
too.
this is
I
real.
told my dad about it.
Yeah, this is poplar that we
Oh, wow.
planed and did some joints on here so they
Yeah.
kind of fit together.
You did all this.
We did all of it.
Wow.
Everything except for the paint on the outside.
Wow. You got a multi-purpose washer dryer.
Washer dryer. We built built a custom seat for my wife, so this is over the wheel well, so she has somewhere to sit.
Right.
It's really dirty, so you gotta pardon the mess, but
No, that's fine. Nobody's here gonna critique
Yeah.
that. Oh wow.
But we've
There's your
got-
inverters.
So we've got our battery system.
Yep.
We run off the
Solar panel.
the solar panel comes in through here.
Right.
We do our AC switching here,
Right.
and then that comes off the vehicle's alternator. So when we're driving, we're building up the battery life.
Do you have natural gas as well backup?
We have solar panels.
yeah, so-
Right. I just know you had, 3 different energies or not.
No, well, we do have propane
Right.
that we just use for the stove.
The stove.
Yeah, the stove.
Okay.
there.
Right.
So we're able to
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
make our meals
Right.
there.
Okay.
Got the little oven,
Very nice.
and
Then you get your living. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, so we've got the fridge and freezer here.
Pretty cool. That's really neat. This is like
yeah.
the 50s retro thing.
I know, I love this thing.
Right.
Um,
We got more company.
yeah, we got a water heater underneath the sink, and that would give us the ability to do warm showers.
Oh wow. Okay.
So a shower, and
Yeah.
then we have a compost toilet in here.
Right. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So you're not going to the pump out station,
Exactly.
all the time.
So the urine would go to our gray water,
Right.
and then the compost we would just take care of separately.
Right. That's creative. That's a great system.
Yeah.
I read a little about that. That's a
Yeah.
huge difference in managing
Oh.
your livability
Oh,
in
so
the
much
bus.
easier, yeah.
Right. So this is set up for three people, 4 people to sleep on here.
It's just me and my wife.
Okay, but if you
Yeah.
had kids,
Yeah, totally. That's why we kind of future-proofed it for the kids.
right? So there,
Bed there.
and could be the other one up there,
couch.
a really small kid, I
Yeah.
guess. Right?
Yeah.
I'm amazed right now how cool this vehicle feels.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? So I'm
Oh.
assuming it's a white roof.
Totally insulated.
Oh,
We insulated everything, so the windows are really our only points where we get a lot of heat transfer.
but for how warm a day it is, it's not. You don't. Do you have anything running right now?
No, everything's.
It's
off.
really.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
cool.
really comfortable.
Yeah.
So now, my daughter said that you spent a little time actually living out of this as a nomad,
8
or
weeks.
you were driving around and seeing sights.
No, we took it on a 8-week trip across country.
18 national parks.
That's
18
awesome.
national parks,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So, I think the farthest southwest was the Grand Canyons.
Nice, I've been there.
Yep, and then we kind of cut up through Utah. did
Yellowstone?
all 5. Yep, did Yellowstone, the Tetons.
Right.
Then up to Glacier National Park.
Oh wow.
So we got about 20 miles from the Canadian border.
Right.
And then back down through the Dakotas, saw everything there.
Beautiful.
Oh.
It's beautiful country up there.
South
I've been out
Dakota.
there. Back when I was growing up, 70s.
Yeah.
You probably want to come back home.
South Dakota was, for me, the surprise of the whole trip. I couldn't get over how beautiful it was.
Wow. I would think Montana.
Well, I expected it, though. I knew it was going to be beautiful there. I didn't know that South Dakota was going to be so beautiful.
Would you do an Alaska trip, or you thought about that?
So, if I did it again, I would do a van. So the bus is great to live in, but
Expensive.
it's hard to drive.
Oh,
So you can't
right.
get all, like, we wanted to get off-road.
Yeah.
Can't really get off-road in the bus.
Wow.
So you could go to, like, you know, you're limited on where you can park it.
Right.
You're limited on where you can drive it. But with the van, you can do a lot more things.
And what do you get on miles per gallon this thing? Don't even want to know?
It's 8.
8 miles a
8
gallon.
miles a
So
gallon.
wow.
Yeah.
So that had to be, $5,000 fuel trip.
Easily.
Right?
It's an 8,000-mile trip. So
Wow. So that's 1,000
1,000
gallons.
gallons, yeah.
And today's diesel, that's $5,000. Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes. But, people spend $5,000 going on a cruise. So but now, as far as the Nomad experience, you have the Nomad theme look, but you're not, like some of these people are doing like the real Nomad, set up camp, and they've abandoned their home.
Yeah.
You're not doing that.
No, we have a house in Leesburg.
Okay.
We're able to park this in the driveway.
Okay, because when she came over and said, this is a Nomad guy, I'm like, what? No, I know.
I said they did a nomad.
But I was just wanting to know if you were, because I just have learned recently about the Nomad lifestyle.
too.
And it's very intriguing. It's like the cult.
Well, we met so many people on the road. I remember this one couple. They're young, just out of college. They had this really old, 80s van, and they lived out it full time.
Wow.
And they just converted the back of it. They had on the roof is where they slept. They had a little pop-up tent on the roof.
Yeah, right.
It was really neat, but they lived out of that. We met another couple that took a touring bus, and they just went cross country from Florida to Canada, and they just lived on that thing.
Yeah.
And they were on the road 2 years when we talked to them.
That's always been a dream of mine, is to always get a nice RV and just go explore the country.
Yeah.
And if you can have the time to do that, and the finances and, the job and other life commitments, if you can break away from that and do that, I think this is the greatest thing you can ever do.
Yeah.
To see America.
And it was cool because this attracts a certain type of people, so we get people walking up to us, and that's how we form these cool little relationships.
Right. That's good. Right. It's a really close knit community.
Yeah.
They appreciate what you're looking to try to accomplish, because that's, to me, the Nomad person is about trying to be the more green agenda individual. But in your case, that wasn't really the driving force. Your case was more driving force to have a nice retro bus and to explore the country. And I guess in the end, this vehicle would be a lot of money buying a brand new. I mean, did you really save a lot of money doing this? Or
so this cost us include $5,000 paint job, bus itself, everything, all the electronics is $40,000.
Wow.
Now, if you buy an RV,
oh
I don't know if there's anything you can really find for $40,000.
No, you can't.
That's not really quality. And I love this. I built it. I love it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. This is an outlet for you.
Yeah.
That gave you a passion to get motivated to do all this work. Yeah. So, what would you say, if you don't mind telling everybody in the video? What would you have buying the bus, doing all this? So somebody else can get an idea if they want to do what you do. What would you expect to spend to accomplish what you just did?
So you can. I know people. If you don't spend the poplar wood on top, the $5,000 for the paint job, the appliances, that washer dryer was I think $1,200.
Right.
So if you really cut back some of those costs, the AC was I think $1,500. You cut back those costs, I think you could do it around $20,000. Very livable, very comfortable,
including the price of the vehicle.
But the bus only cost us, I think, $3,500.
Wow. Wow. So you're saying you're into this about 40 grand.
No,
But
I'm
Dad,
sorry.
this was
I think it was. No, I'm sorry. 65 grand.
But Dad,
6,500.
6,500
for the bus. Yeah.
Dad, this was a full school bus.
Yeah, no, I know.
And
I know
she
that.
was saying they don't think it's been driven since 2019.
It was in a salvage yard.
Yeah,
In
right.
Florida.
A field of 60 buses, and we just picked this one.
That's great. So for the people watching this video right now, you could look at them and say, for $50,000 or less, you can have a lot of options.
Oh yeah, for $50,000 or less, you can do a lot.
And a reliable bus.
Well, that you have to make sure you find the reliable bus.
Yeah.
So this was a salvage yard. I mean, we could have. It's is as is.
Right.
So
how many miles were on this vehicle when you bought it?
I think only 135,000.
Right.
So for a diesel like this, we got a mechanic, and he said you can do about 500,000.
What motor is it? A Cummins or
it's a
Detroit?
Mercedes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which makes it a little difficult when you try to do repairs.
Yeah.
So we actually blew the turbo in Colorado.
Yeah.
And it was hard to find somebody who was willing to change it out.
Wow. Okay. Well, hey, this is a really great video. I really do appreciate you being very nice to share your life with others, and hopefully it benefits somebody else that watches this.
Awesome. Thanks.